Okay, thank you for joining. So before we start the training, there's a request from the change management team that there is a survey in each of the invite you have to fill out to just give your feedback regarding the trainings. So for each training course, you have this link. Please, after the training, fill that survey. So, so today the topic is a managed journal ledger. Uh, broadly speaking, there are four sections. First one is introduction, second is master data, third one is transaction, and in the end, the reporting part. So most interesting part is the reporting because that is something new for you. Other things are almost the same, what we are doing in ECC. So just move to this one, overview. Okay, so it's a very basic knowledge of the general ledger in this template, provided that it is whenever the transaction is entered in GL, we call it journal entry, or in short, it is called JE. And when it is recorded in the system or document, number is generated with the company code and fiscal year, and the document type is SA. So it's basic information about the GL, and there are different ways to enter this in GL: journal entries, accruals, recurring journal entries. Then the changes, key changes. So there's only one change which you will find in S/4HANA. So whenever we create a GL account, the cost element will be automatically created. So cost element is same like a GL account, but it is used in controlling. So this is the only change which you will see in S/4HANA. So all the T codes relating to cost element are obsolete in S/4HANA. Any question? Feel free to interrupt and ask question because I might not be seeing your hand raised. So interrupt me any question you have, just interrupt me. So this is the only change. The cost element is automatically created at the back end. Okay, moving to the second section is the master data. So we know that the master data for GL is the GL account. It is maintained in chart of account. And with that, there are some helping things. We call it a cost object, like cost centers, internal orders, SKF. So these are worked with the GL accounts to enter in the system. So this is the master data. We use it to enter in GL module. And uh, I think I will just mention it here. Maybe it will come in the next slides. So the process of opening a GL data is remains the same. Like the hospital, if hospital wants a new GL account, they have to submit their request to MMC team. They will open a GL account at a chart of account level, and then the hospital has to extend to the to its company code. So the process remains the same. Nothing has changed. It's MMC responsibility to open a new GL account, and hospitals only have to extend into their company code. Cost centers, as we are aware of this thing, nothing has changed. Fund center detail, just to give you a brief idea, that there's a new module called FM, funds module. So details will be in their training, FM module and controlling module training. But just to give you the idea that whenever there is a cost center created or IO is created, automatically there is a fund center and funded program is created in FMGM. So just for the information, whenever you are creating a GL entry or posting a GL entry, you can see that in the details, there are automatically some entries, additional entry you will see under the heading of FMGM. Third section is regarding the financial transactions, how we can enter transaction in the GL modules. So there are different ways. Like first one is the direct posting. We can post through like currently we are doing FB50. So same thing we can do in S4HANA as well as with some new Fiori apps and which we'll say it later on. And there's a flexible workflow section, but it is not implemented in MGH. So we skip this part. And for the park and post journal entries, these will remains the same. So if we are doing this thing, it will remain the same thing. So all the functions are working as it is. So how to upload the journal entry in Fiori apps? So FB50 remains same. It is available, but preferably it was preferred that you will enter now with the Fiori app. And ZFIGL mass. It is still available and you can use this for the payroll posting, so nothing has changed. But as they mentioned that it is used only for the payroll entry, which has more than 999 lines. So now we go to the Fury app. So this is a graphical way how to enter it. First way is the using the Excel, which we will do it later on, that we can use the Excel template to upload the any GL entry. And the second is the manual entry like FB50, but in Fury app. So the first one is to upload a journal entry through Excel form. So Fury app. So before going to the Fury app, I will show something that resource point of view, that where you will get the resource. So it's the wire. Sorry. So it is the OneDrive, Finance Drive, in which you can go to the I will just corporate accounting folder, then process documentation, and in the end there's a one folder called SAP training recording. So you will find all the resource regarding all the trainings relating to me. You will find it here. So like in this case, today's training, you will find general ledger. If someone missed yesterday meeting, they can find it here, like electronic bank statement. So you can come here, you will see the recording and some documents which I use for during the training. So you will find resource here. And the deck also, the training PPT files. For the general ledger, same thing as we are doing today. This is the slides. These are the slides. This is the general template. I just put it there just for the reference purpose. And these are the Fury app list, which I am just maintaining just for the information purpose. So while I'm just doing some testing in this, I'm just writing it down. So for my help and as well as you can use this list, and I'm keep updating this list. If I find something new Fury app, I'm just adding this and some other details like for testing, they are readily available. These are the GL accounts, but you can use any GL account for the training purpose. But this is for my, you can say that a sheet that I can use this GL account with this call center to save the time. And that is it. And one more thing, most important thing, the username and IDs. So in this Excel file, you will find all the usernames and the password. You have to go to the server name 31 SEA Rise HANA, click on this thing. I will show how to go. Then these are in column B, you will find the users names, and column C, you will find the password. And this I assigned the names, but it is not restricted. If your name is not there, you can use any of the user ID and the password. So now we'll just log into the system. So it's the 31. So what you have to do, you just simply copy and paste the user ID and the password from here. My user ID is this, password. I will enter it and go inside. So at the top, you will find the in favorite, the Fiori app link. Just double click on this thing. So first time you can go with this link, but later if you want, you can add it in your favorite list. So then you don't need to always log to the GUI app like this. Just copy this URL and go to your Explorer and paste it. So make it as a favorite, and next time when you come, just use your username and password here. So it will save your time. And the other advantage is that you can use multiple screens Fury app during one login. So just click duplicate tab, the new tab will be open. So now we start with the first app, Fury app called. It's it's upload general ledger entries. It's a search button here. You can search it. So simple as all the templates have. The first you have to download, then you have to add the data in that, and in the end upload it. So download the template, different format. We go for the Excel file. Excel file open. So by default there are 2 lines. It was given, but you can add as many lines as you want. So it's the same thing like in FB50, the upper part is the header part and the lower part, the line part, same format, but in an Excel format. And as I said, there by default there are 2 lines, so you can add 2 lines. But if you want to add more, same copy paste and make it 3, 4, 5 according to your need. So static mean that these are the mandatory fields. You have to enter it. So as I mentioned that I already saved in the folder for your, if we go to the folder, so these just for the training purpose I added before. So company code is same 1800. SA is the general entry type. Date you can change according to your requirement. Like today is 23rd. You can make a 23rd. Copy paste. Just for GL. Free text you can add anything. Currency sign and company code, GL account, whatever you want. So I'm adding 2 lines. Debit, any amount you want to add, like we enter 300. If this code has the text thing, so you have to add that text code and the text register as well. And if this entry has something with the IO, you have to mention the IO as well. IO number 4100, 4300, or 4200 series. So you can enter it accordingly. And in case of call center, you can add a call center. So these are the call subject. So you have to enter according to your requirement. So this is for the first line. Second line is journal entry is this. So same thing we can copy here. Number 2 and okay. So we can save it here. And now go back to the Fury app, browse it. Manage general ledger. So with the status, if it is green, means that all cost center and tax code, everything is there. There's nothing missing. But if there's something, error will come, and accordingly you have to fix this thing. Either entering a cost center internal order, maybe there's no budget in the that specific IO. So you have to just adjust these errors in case. So now all into entries are uploaded. You can post with this, or you can just, if you want to change it further, you can just open any entry in that. And if you think that something is missing, some reference or some amount you want to change it, you can change it. So you can change it. So you can post it, like you can post from here as well. If you want to see how it looks like, we can click it here. Same FB format, FB50 format, debit, credit, things are there. So one is posted, other one we will post from here, from the main window. So these are the two entries posted with the document number.
So Ali, we don't use test run, we just post right away.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's another difference between previous program and this one.
Okay. Right.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just asking, is that
No.
okay?
Yeah, there is only two steps: upload and review it, and then post it.
I see.
So if you
Ali,
want to, yes, Floria.
I have a question. Instead of we creating two journal entries, why are we not continuing in the same one? Why should we, like add items? We can use it, the same. I don't know how to explain. You show us the template. You're
Yeah,
telling, that
just
we can add items. But why should we add items when we can use the same, the first part, that in the first level, we can add items here. We don't need to add items as a first, second, It's going to create different journal entries. So that's what I mean. But we can do it in the same or not. It's just
so Floria.
curiosity because I'm going to test that.
So it's a separate journal entry, like the header is same, okay?
Yeah, if
So
we
there,
want, to have separate journals, but if we don't want and we want to continue in the same, I think we can do it here,
yes, yeah, you can test
I
this
am
thing,
gonna
yeah,
test for just for the,
yeah,
question. Okay,
yeah,
thanks.
good point, yeah. So you can test this thing, and I think it will work. You can add under
Yeah,
this thing,
yeah,
yeah,
we can
if,
add it there. Yeah, that's what I mean,
yeah,
and we're gonna have only one document number. As we do today, we don't go and create, separate. Maybe that is
yeah,
easy to use, but still it's gonna ask for more work. Thank you.
yes, yeah. If the header is same, you can add
Yeah,
lines in the first header as well. Yeah,
yeah,
you're right. Yeah.
And Florida, it creates two document numbers.
I know.
Yeah.
Unless you want, to reverse one of the documents, it's easier. But if you don't, like you can use as many journals that you want there under one journal entry, as we do today. As long as
Like
the debit
this,
credit is
yeah,
there. Yeah.
like this, you
Yeah,
can
that's
add
what I
as
mean.
many,
You can do another two, as many as you
yeah,
want.
yeah.
Because it works in the same way with FB50. It's no change. But thank you.
No problem. We can do it right now. Why not test it right now? That is only. Okay, and there we go with. Okay, so I have a cheat sheet. I will take any account. Okay, let's try it.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
One other thing, what is the I4?
I4 is a text code.
Yeah, but shouldn't we use I0?
Yeah. We can use it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not familiar about which I
Yeah,
this
it's a
which.
better. it's a better zero and we be consistent, in this one. Other because it's for taxing purposes. That's why I'm asking.
Okay. So we are using cost center instead of we can
Yeah.
internal order. Let's see how it works. Okay. And we just remove everything there. Okay. And we save it as 2.
Yeah.
So let's see. Going back to the main page of Fiori app, browse. So one line is there. We
Yeah, you
can
can
open
open
it.
line to see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as you said, yeah.
Because it's
And for
easy
the
to use this way.
yes, and yeah, good point, Florida. So you can see that for the details, if you want to see, just click this arrow button. Sometime it is there, sometime you will find here. So you can see the text code. If you want to change it, you can change it. Cost center, you can change it. And as I mentioned, the commitment item in the beginning that it is automatically created. So maybe you are aware of this thing, but it is same like whatever the GL account commitment item is the same, but it is for the controlling purpose. And this is the fund center. As I mentioned that you may see some additional entry in J. So these are the one fund center and grant. So these are automatically populated. You don't have to fill this thing. But just for your reference, details we will discuss in FM module training. Cost center is nothing but a same fund center. You will see the same 71150, 71150. But in FM, the number should be 10 digits. So automatically 3 digits are added to make it 10. And same thing with grant. If there is no grant attached to that particular code or cost center, automatically it will come GM grant none. So if you want to make changes, you can change it. So for each line, details are, you will find it here on this thing. So that's it. If you want to simulate before posting, review it. Andrew, maybe you are asking about this thing, the review thing. So this may help you to just before posting, you can simulate and review it and then post it.
Ali, I have a question. It's Amy.
Yes, Amy.
For the grant, if you put an internal order in that's attached to a grant, so you're saying you don't have to enter the grant, it will automatically pick which grant's associated? Like you would just have to put the internal order in?
Emmy will do it right now and we see how it works. Okay. So it is our next topic. This is through Excel and the next one is through manual. So we go with the manual. The Fiori app is post journal entries. It is same like FB50. So either you can go with FB50 or go with this, as they mentioned that preferably use Fiori app as much as you can. So you are more familiar about the Fiori apps. So this is new Fiori app. Manually we are entering and it is nothing but same FB50. So journal entry date. You can enter something like this. Essay journal. If you want any details, you can enter it. And I will use my, so, okay. So I'll use this thing. Let's see. 100 any bank account I will use. And now I mean, we'll test. Okay, so I have this 40 research IO related 4100. Okay, the cost center is there. Okay, sorry, because this one has So text code. Amy, you can see that automatically it picks the things by default. GM grant, okay, and fund center is there.
But do you not want it, like, it should be associated to a grant though? Like the 4100s will be associated with a grant, so it shouldn't be GM grant none.
Yes, so then you have to mention it, but by default, these are filled so that user will not face any error. But if you know that there's something different fund center, something different grant, then manually you have to come and change it here.
Okay,
Otherwise,
so you do have to enter it then. And then also, like, I'm assuming you can't have a cost center and an order. Will that give you an
Yeah.
error?
He has to be
Okay.
in the cost center.
yeah, because
And
one,
press enter, we'll see. Simulate, and
Yeah.
maybe there is gonna be the change.
okay, yeah, there should be one cost object, but yes, we'll see it. We see that it gives up. So probably this cost center is assigned to that one, so that's why it is not giving any error in that thing. Okay. So it is posted. This is the journal entry number and these things. Yeah, with the cost center, with the grant none, IO type, I was there. So this is how, but you can change it. Yeah.
It posted to both the cost center and the IO though.
Yeah, it should not be.
So now the things like we have to change it according to our need. If we don't want cost center, then because what happened that when you I enter this thing, so automatically it picks the cost center related to this GL account.
That's bad.
So that's what happened. We can try it again. Just for the clarity purpose. We go with this. Because I don't remember whether I put it or system pick it. Let's try again. 500. Let's see with it. Maybe date. I did not post a date there, so. Yeah, it is linked with GL account somehow. So if we don't want it, then we have to remove this thing manually.
But actually, Ali, you should raise it as defect. It should not be. Otherwise, it's always going to be a problem. Once they're choosing the commodity code, it's going to go straight to that cost center. That should not be like that. Maybe you can ask Salman for that.
Okay, I'll note that thing. I note that thing.
I think also what might be helpful, because it's going to get confusing because there's so many fields here for people. So like it might be helpful to have a standard of what needs to be filled in if you pick a cost center versus an IO versus WBS or whatever. Because otherwise it seems like things are getting pre-populated and there's things we need to change or add. So just like a standard of like, if you enter a cost center, this is what you need to fill in. If you enter an IO, this is what you need to fill in type of thing.
Just
write
go
it
back to
down.
the template because the template was easy to use and you can post it after.
Yes, this is also the way. But I will discuss with Salman this thing about that
Yeah.
cost center or uh,
Ali check with Salman also, because when there's an internal order, why constant is picked up, it should be either one of those. So why
mhm.
the error message is not getting through, like, um, it's not correct.
Yeah, noted, Asila, noted. Yeah, these are the things we have to test during testing phase, but somehow it is missed. Okay, so, but other than this, any other question relating to this? So moving forward, manual genre is done. Then again, the second section is continue that we can enter through FB50 or these Fiori app and other sources, recurring journal entry. Recurring journal entry, there are Fiori apps as well. So we go to the recurring entries, and purpose of recurring entries that if it is something that keep happening like rent amount or something which recur, so you can use this T code of Fury app. So you don't need to always post the entry. So go to the recurring entry Fury app. So these are all the one which we made it previously. You can find the list, and to create a one, create. So same format of GL entry. You can enter any entry and go to our cheat sheet and take any like 50. So it's in German format. Don't worry about this thing. It will be different in production. So again, if you want to add something, you can go down there and add anything related with this. And here you can mention the start date when you want it. So automatically it picks for the next month first, as normally this happened, but you can change always recurring every month. So this is there that every month this will be there. First day on first day and ends with after how many we want, like for the rent, for example, if we know that the rent remain same, so we just put it for 12 entries. So you will see that 12 entries will be appear unposted status. So every time you have to come here and just select the one and post it.
Oh, we have visibility now. We can see it.
Okay. Yeah, you can see it and we can save it. Recurring rent is there. And I believe we, today is 23rd. So which one is that? Where is that gone? Reference recurring entry. We can make a new one again. Just making one more. 200, 200. Start date. Oh, it's because it's start date is this. Let's see what will happen if we change the start date. Today is 23rd. Start date. Make it. No, it will not allow. It will not allow. So always for the next one. This is what I just want to see it. So always for the next one. So these are the some of the recurring entry already made. So let's see what is inside that. So like this one, these are the for it is made for the 3 occurrence, 1st of February, March, and April. So one is posted, and that's why the posting number is there. So 2 are due. So as we are in April, so we can post it. So you have to just log in, come to this page, find your recurring entry, and post it. So if we select post, so let's see what it will ask for the second line most probably, because this one is the latest one. Come here, post up to date 20th. So if we press the button this one, it will not cover this one because this falls under March. So we have to change this to the March end. So anything within this date, it will be posted. So let's
Ali,
see.
I have a question for that.
Yeah.
Because that affects us a lot, as accounts payable, we do the doctor's payment as recurring entries. But right now, is the MMC does the posting for us. Like we don't even have visibility. That's mean in the future we have to go ourselves to post those.
This tool they have provided, and if in any of the meeting they mention that this thing is revoked, then yes. If they did not say anything, means that you can continue.
I never was in
Because
those meetings. That's why I'm asking you. It
no,
means
they
for now it has to be us to post it. It's
in
important
my
question,
knowledge.
because we do that every month.
So you are entering in GL, and what kind of entry you are?
We do FBD. Look, that entry that you are just showing is just mirror FBD1, like enter recurring document. We are using alone. But for us, once we post, create a document, we do not see anymore. We just see the results. Next month is a certain date when MMC is running the job behind, yes, it's a MMC job. We do not touch anything anymore. But what I'm seeing here now, it's like we have visibility. We can post anytime the entry, as long as it's based on the due date. Means it's gonna be our job going forward.
So Florida, what I understood, there are two things like creating a recurring entities that you are doing already, right? In ECC as well. You created
Yes.
only the posting thing is right. So there are two ways to post this thing. First is manually coming here and post accordingly, and second one is the background, the one you are saying that MMC is doing. So this will
So
be
that's
the
what I'm
same
saying.
thing.
Who is gonna
Yeah.
do in the future? In the future, who is
So
gonna do? It's us or MMC?
so this again, we can discuss this thing because they never mentioned that this option is
Okay.
taken from
Okay. No, if
MMC
that's
and given
good,
to the hospital. Yeah.
yeah, good. We realize now we can ask Salman for this one.
Recurring, I will write it down. That's recurring entry.
Yeah.
Same process, or because even here you don't have the option to make it automatically. The job run is still with them. They have to do it. This is only
But you
for
just
that.
posted. Right now,
Yeah.
you just posted. But
So
but in today's world, we cannot post ourselves. That's what I mean.
okay.
We
Okay.
can post recurring, but we cannot post the entry to produce the journal entry. To produce an invoice, it's MMC.
Right.
We just create that 9-1 that you created in the beginning, but nothing else. That is a question, please to follow
Okay.
up.
Noted. Okay.
Yeah.
This
Thank you.
also. No. Right. So it's good information. Okay. So going back. So details, if you want to check the details, how to make it, you can check in the deck. Yes. One more thing, like and any entry you make it, you can edit as well. You can come here, you can make the changes, like amount you want to make changes, like in the general, because it is not posted. So you always have the time. You can change the amount, GL account, any reference number, occurrence, you can always do this. And same thing with the copy.
Okay, Ali, another question in regards that means
Sure.
we can make changes going forward, because so for now we just deactivate that journal, that 9.1, and we create another recurring. But with this one, what you're showing, we can do, we can change the amount even if we pay the dollar for the half a year. We can do the changes in the
Ye-
amount for the rest.
Yes, and
That's good.
yes, and
Yeah,
it
thank
will
you.
affect for the remaining period.
The remaining, yeah, that's what I needed. Yeah, thank you.
And if you want to make a similar one, you just select this line, make a copy, change it with different name, and save it. Okay. So it's a similar pattern that if you want to change name, GL account, occurrence. Oh, it's a generated. I cannot change it. You can change it here in the reference of this thing. Then this is the document type. Yeah, the amount is different. You can see this is the error message that with the zero balance only posting is done. So as it is, it was unequal. That's why it is not allowing us. So this is how you can copy it and make a new one. So these all the options are there: edit, copy, display, post.
Just a quick question, Ali. If I
Yes.
if I want to book a recurring entry in let's say period 7, so it's six period left until the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
If I choose that option, so I saw, will that book only within this year for 6 months, or it will do 6 months this year and 6 months next year?
No, no, no. For only for the next 6 months.
Only for this fiscal year.
Yes, only for the
I
next
see.
6 months.
I see.
And you
Okay.
will always see at
I
the
see.
bottom part of this thing.
On the
So
schedule,
before
yes.
posting, yeah, you can always see it and you can play with this pattern in this thing. But
And
it is
then
always for the,
I see, when the
yeah.
new year comes, new fiscal year comes, I have to uh, do another.
Yes,
So
you can
this
copy it,
system, yeah, I see.
you copy it and make a new one.
Very good. Okay, thank you.
So details again, it is in the deck. You can find a date option, how to use it, create function, copy function. So these are there in detail by step, copy function. Delete as well. You can delete the any previous recurring. So journal ledger clearing, whatever. Okay, so this one is for the procurement. For if this, I mean, Fury app, this will give some details for the probably procurement team that will see that how many are open items and these things. So let's see. Maybe Florida it is, maybe it will help you something and for getting some information for any POs, good receipts are less than what was in the PO.
Yeah, open all this. The T code is
Yeah,
gonna it's gonna populate
not
all the POs there.
not familiar about this Fury app, but
That's all.
yes. So you will find the purchasing document here. You want to see that no good receipt posted, invoices delivered, no invoice receipt posted, or no amount difference, no good receipt, invoices delivered. So there are different filters. You can use it, and accordingly it will show you, and you can get the information. It is all. So click this thing, like for this purchasing document, you can see balance is -22, -1 quantity. So if you click this, it will further take you into this thing, the amount wise, good received, delivery, total cost, with the quantity wise this. So if it is service PO, you will see some details here. For anything for the material, you will see here that what is good receipt, invoice amount, and balance, what are the remaining. So it's for the detail purpose for the procurement team. And for the GL team, it's the next one, clearing thing. Yeah, this one is I think most important, or maybe it is more helpful for you. So going back to the Fiori app, search here, the Fiori app name, all the combination will come, select yours. So as the name mentioned that it's a clearing account. All clearing account will be here. You can just press go, you will see list of clearing account, or if you want to select any of, you can select always here from the drop down button. Like as we were discussing yesterday, the bank clearing account ending with 3001, it's the incoming. We have to reconcile this thing. So let's see how many clearing items we have. So these are all open items that we have to clear it. So let's see, it's 3001. So 3001 is for the general bank account, not the business bank account. So what you have to do, you can go here, like see number of open items. So 98 are number of open. So it's alert that you have to finish this thing daily or before the month end, whatever the process you are following. So click this and you will see all the entries relating to that particular, and manually you have to match it. Like in our case, 45,000. Just click here and you have to see, is there any combination of two entries, three entries are there? You can also transfer it there, but if you are lucky, and most of the time this will be the case, like this, similar entry will be there. You just see the balance is zero, you just post it. So this is how you clear the things. Or before that, you can simulate, same, it will show you the journal entries, debit, credit, and you can multiple, you can make in one go, you can just transfer all the, like this one, and if it is in positive, I can also transfer this thing. So multiple entries, you can transfer it here and post it. But as we have this one, we can simply, so you can see this thing or go back to the work list. So now your number of item, before it was 98, I believe. So now it is 96, so it will reduce. So you have to work on this thing to clear the clearing items. Okay. Details again in the deck, you will find how to search one by one, very detailed. You will find there are some quizzes as well for your knowledge check. Just read that question, and then the second slide you will find the answer. Okay, so last part is the reporting, and it's interesting in a way that now you have the ability to, you have so many filters, you can change the, in ECC we call it layouts, but here they are filters, and you can just play with them and change the report according to you. So these are the 3, 3, 6, 7, 12 reports which have the access, which is linked to the GL modules. We go one by one, although it's the same process, everything you will just run it and change according to you and to your requirement, but we go one by one. So first one is in the Excel file. I already mentioned there, just for your reference, you can either from here copy paste it or type it yourself. So all are in the sequence. So these are the Fiori apps and these are the reports. So first one is the balance sheet. Both are same, but they're different filter wise. So let's see what is inside in the first one. So the system gives two combination like options multi-dimensional. So first we check this thing, then we move to the other one. So static means that these are the mandatory. So you have to mention it that. So company code 1500. Oh, so from here you have to select this option is I think only in this specific to this Fury app. So you have to change it. Otherwise, in what I remember, always there will be a default ledger. But for this, you have to change. That's why it was not coming. Version is 1800. No. So let's go with the again with the default values, and you can change according to your need. Period ending with 3, compare with 3, whatever currency if you want. Let's see with the default setting how it comes. So I believe it's the same what we have in F.01 you are currently doing in ECC. So same thing is there. It will, if you want to drill down, you can go in depth and you will see all the GL accounts, amounts, period, comparison, differences, diffs, and same thing, so forth. So things, how you can change the things like this is all account balance sheet. If you move only the balance sheet related, GL will come, profit and loss accordingly it will change, and there's some unassigned accounts, it will also come here. So let's see. So see, this is the upper portion of the report, and it is same with all Fury apps, not specific to this one. This is the upper portion. You can change the filter, and this one, the lower portion, if you want to make a changes in columns or rows. So this is the setting button. So this is similar, same pattern is there for all the Fury apps. So for example, if I want to add some filter here, or if I want to remove some filter here, you can go here. We can add anything like account display. Okay. So account display will be there. And if you want, it will, you want it should show at the top. You can simply again go here, this arrow keys. So it will be at the top. So accordingly it will. And if you want to deactivate it again, like this. So this is how you can play with the things. And for the lower part, click here, same pattern. If you want to add something, you can add like mostly things are there. Segment. So this one, as I said, that it is F.01 in ECC, same thing, but in the other app, the multi-dimension dimensions, in which you will see that these filters will really helpful. In that, it is not that much. You can say that it gives you options, but you can add the things like this thing. See, segment is there, and these things. And one more thing that like this time because if you remember I have to enter 1800 then select this thing, so every time you have to enter this thing. So if you want that it will store for whenever you want to open this app, you can save it with the name. Go here, save as, and write any name like standard to MG8 or with your name, and set as default. If you put set as default, so whenever you log in to this Fury app, it will come in front of you. If you select public, it means that your other colleagues will also see this variant. Okay, so let's make it as set as default. This is set as default, and like if you see that these are the consolidated way. So if I click this and you always want to see that whenever you open it, let's see, it will also, I think we can store this thing. If yes, so save as standard 2, make it default, save. Okay, so now we are going back home screen. And here in the recent use, you can come here in this tab. If you want to make it favorite, you can start this thing. It will move to here. So next time you will just see your favorite one and add. So recent one is this. So see, standard 2 is there. Now the company code is there. GL is already there. And if you press go, so standard 2 will be coming. Yeah. Somehow it is not working. Standard 2. Maybe it is not properly saved. Maybe this thing is for the column wise. That's why it is with this thing. Let's see what is the difference between standard and standard. Yeah. So you can play around this thing, these options, and change it according to your need. And for each Fury app, there are options. Most of them have the options of downloading in Excel format. For this one, it is only for the PDF version is there. I saw in all of the Fury apps, this is Excel format is there, but only for this one, F.01, which was the previous one, it has the PDF version. So that is the shortcoming of this app. So the other one is the multi-dimension. Same thing, but have the more option with more options. So sometime if you put full, it will not bring you. So just put some of the words. So see the company code hierarchy, these are missing. So we'll do the same thing. So next time we don't have to enter it. We make it default. Everything is there. So we save it as S1. Okay. So this is the so if you see at the left side, there are so many options are there which were missing in the previous one. So these mean that although these two things are there, row wise and column wise, these are there. Financial statement leave. This is the financial statement leave. This is the row wise column. Is like these are the columns. So if you want to add any of the available fields, you can select. So this icon means this is row and this is column. It can be either move to row section or column section, like alternate chart of account. We go with the company code, okay, or currency. So if we select this, it will go up in under the raw heading. So company code is there. Controlling area, okay, controlling area is there. So same thing, if we click, it will went back. It is there. So for the controlling area, if we want in a column section, it will come under this thing. So this is how you can change it according to your requirement. I'm just removing it. The default view is this. Again, if you want to drill down, just click these things. It will take you to here. And same thing if you want to filter it, like for, uh, let's see, with the GL account. We add a GL account in that. GL account in column. So you can see that this one come, it's a big, so it's not a good example. GL account number. What will happen if I put here? Yeah, these are the GL account, I believe. 11112000. This thing. So this thing I want to show it. And one more thing. GL account. Now GL account is here. So there's one option I want to show for GL account. GL account is there. The GL account is there. So GL account is here in the mail. Okay. So one more thing, like it is again, it is same process for all of the Fiori apps that you can filter anything if you want, like for the any column you can select. This is the column. No, this is the column. You can select here, put the filter and keep filter, manage filter by yes, select filter value. And you can add any filter if you want to just filter within the report you want to make it. You can use this filter as well. And again, you can download this report with the Excel format, and maybe there are some other options as well. Let's see, PDF is also there, so you can export it this. So this is how you can change the format or outlay of the balance sheet with these available fields. And again, you have the option is if there is a icon of this setting, you can save the filter as well here. But in this case, there's nothing coming only for this. You can save it in like SA is the default one. So we just go to the main page, click this thing. Yeah, by default it is coming. But if you want a standard one, you can always select this. It will take you to the standard one and you can just add the values accordingly. Okay, so third one is profit and loss Fiori app. So same function, you can save it according to your name or whatever you want. So next time you don't have to fill the things. So static sign means that these are the mandatory fields you have to add and just run this report. Let's see what will it. General accounts and same thing like with rows and columns, and these are the available one. If you want to add in a row, you can select any of the things like this means raw. So it will move. If you go up, it will come under the raw number. So you can now see the company code as well. 1800 for each row, you can see that. But if you want to remove it, simply click this. It will bring it down. Journal entries also there, like journal entries. If I press this thing, in column I added, so let's see. Maybe it will take time because it's a huge data. Yeah, it's a huge data. Wrong selection. So again, the concept is same, that you can change it according to your need. Add filter, if you want to add anything at the top, you will go here. And if there is a setting button here, you can change setting down there. But in these Fiori, because the fields are there, so that's why the setting is not coming here, because filters are already on the left side. So that was most probably the reason. In the last both Fiori apps, setting option was not there. So I'm just cross this thing because it's stuck. So next one is there. to log in. So I just add it in my favorites and go there, trial balance. So both options are there, trial balance, simple comparison. You can see one by one. Again, option is that you can make your geo requirement as well. Otherwise, just every time you have to enter it, run it. And you can change the things, the posting date, anything. If you want to add any filter, same thing. You can add anything in GL account. GL account will be there. So any particular GL account you want to check, you can see. And same format, if you want to add any field from here, you can click. If you click this thing, it will go to the raw section. And by clicking again, it will move back to the available fields, and same thing for the columns things. So same format, Excel, you can download the things, filter. If you want make a filter, select the column sign, which the column you want to make a filter, first select it, make a filter, and select filter values. Okay, so next one is comparison. Same thing, but with the comparison. So most probably there will be a, yeah, posting date from to comparison, posting date comparison. Let's see what is inside. Yeah, this happen most sometime in Fury app. When you type it, it will just loading and it will never stop most of the time. So it's better instead of typing manually 1800, select the value. So you will not face this thing. So I have to just cross it back. Let's see what it shows. Comparison period. So same thing we can, what we do, we can copy it, paste it and do it comparison with the last year. Copy it, paste it, last year. So this is the comparison. You can see amount in currency code, comparison amount, difference there. And again, you can make, if you want to make more analysis, just download the things. And if you want to add anything more, you can just take it as a same process. For the raw and column, you can select, it will add in the report, and you can download the Excel file and work on that thing. The next Fury app is display line item in general. In training, MMC just only showed 2 of the reports. So I'm just going through because we have enough time. So we're just checking all the reports. So GL account is there. If sometime you will not find your company codes, means the wrong GL account is selected. So you have to change the GL ledger. So if you click here, open, yeah. So it's interesting and maybe important as well if you want to see open items, clear items. So this report will give you some idea, like, let's go with the open item. So in company code, 7 million is open item. You can click it there. With the account wise, you can see the report that this amount is open, still open. You have to close this thing, means you have to match it. So why it is there? Because these are only the one side of the entries coming in the system. It is not activated all AP. If APs properly, all the entries are there, so you will not see this thing. But as it's for the training purpose, so some of the entries were in the system and most of them are not there, so that's why it is open. But it will give you that these are the open one. So again, if you have open, if you remember, we have a app which we use. It's a clear GL item. You have to go there, GL item, select this GL account ending with 3301 and manually match it. Okay. But as I said, in reality, in production, it will not be the case because mostly automatically things are done. So, but these are the open items. And if we want to see the clear items, maybe there are some clear items. No, there are no. Why? Because this is some part of the green means that these are cleared. So there are some items in there. 45, if you remember, we did in the training that I manually matched 45,000. So it is the good example for the learning purpose that this is cleared. And if we click on the link, it will take you. So there's also interesting thing. When you click it, it will show some of the options for the Fiori apps. Journal entry and analyzer, manage, recommended. If you click this thing, it will take you the Fiori app journal entry, and you can see the details debit credit there. So this is the one which we made. But if you think that no, in this you cannot get the information, you can click on the more link, and these are the possible other options Fiori app. So you can select and deselect as well. So if you want that, I don't want this will come. So I want this display document option will always come when I click on the hyperlink. So display document will be there. So you can with this. So again, you can change these things according to your need. So then moving to the next view, app, General Ledger Overview. It's kind of a manager. I think for them, it's helpful for them. It's a dashboard, if I remember. Key date, financial version. So again, you can save this thing. So next time you don't have to fill it, you can manage it and save it. So next time you don't have to fill all these things. So, so it's a dashboard. So by default, there are some slides, or you can say that some cards are there, which will may give you some information. GL account balances, general entry to be verified if there are something pending. Mark inboxes that if some changes are made or some approval is needed. So according to the user, you will find this there, alert. Days sales outstanding, tax reconciliation. So there are a couple of cards which by default there, and you may see GL changes. If GL item changes, this we will see in the Audit Journal Fiori apps that if someone has made any changes in the GL, you can see that thing, but in there also old value and that old value is this. Verified journal entries, if someone has verified days payable outstanding. So it's kind of dashboard in which there are cards, and again, these buttons mean that you can change the things if you want. Refresh, add card to inside manage card. So these are all cards what you are doing right now. If you want to, right now it is all are selected, but if you don't want verified journal entries, because in our case there's no verified journal entries, we always post it. There's no approval, so we don't want this thing, so we make it okay, and then it will be gone from here at the bottom. Same thing. So all these yellow, blue signs will give you some options. You can change it according to your need. And again, this button, it will give, right now it is everything is there selected, but if you want to make it, change it, the sequence, you can change like this thing. Next Fury app is display GL balances. So all balances relating to 2027, it will because open period is April. So all the entries, you can see the debit amount is this, credit amount is this. So it is a summarize version. If you click, it will take you further inside. You can download as well. So again, all the GLs, you will see. So these are the GLs which are used in the period one. So all the list of the GL account. So if you click, it will further take you to the journal entry. The balance is there. Again, you can download it, and setting button is there, means that you can change or add some filter if you want. Like these are the remaining one. So you can add this thing in the balance sheet. If you remember Fury apps, these options are on the left sides. But here, most of the Fury apps, it has here in the setting icon. So if you select this, any of the like asset class, so, and if you want in the first column, you can always select this. It will come out like this. Asset classes. If there's some value, it will come automatically here. And again, you can download this thing in Excel, and there's the option of PDF. You can download this thing. And same, you can save according to your filter. MBL 3N. So this code, maybe you are familiar in ECC. Same code is there. So same, but in a different format in Fury app. So any GL account, if you want to enter it, like we want 3001. Select this thing. Company code is there. You want to see open items, clear items, or all items. So you can select accordingly. Like we just want to see the open items. Execute it. So these are the open item which we have to close it, list of this. And if we go to the cleared one, these are the cleared one. You can see in this thing. So this is also a way in the bank reconciliation way. If you want that specific bank account, how many are not clear, you can go with the open item. And if you want how many is cleared, what is the percentage of auto clearing, you can just select clear and it will show you. And all means that it will cover both things, open and cleared as well. Now moving to this app is a gigantic app. So it is the most interesting because you can say, I will show you. All mandatory fields are there. So you can see the filters here. So everything you enter in SAP, all the filters are there. So you can say that if you want any kind of report, you can make it according to your need. So it has all the field. Nothing is missed. You can select according to your need, save it, which this one is for the top one. Okay, let it be like this, but this one, like we go with the account type as a raw. As a raw account type, and in column we put something cost center. So these are there. You can see that. Scroll down, and when you see the small button, it means there are a lot of entries there. That's what just change it to. And with this one, if we want to save it, is there any option to save it? No, there's no option to save it. But this is how you can change you according to your need and download the file in Excel. And so it has maximum possibility fields in whatever in the SAP in different modules. this app, Journal Entry Analyzer, will help you to make your customized. In other words, you can say that you can make your customized report in this app. Okay, the last one is journal entry. So the last one is audit journal, but before that, this one, I think, audit journal entry. What is inside? Oh, manage journal entry. Yeah, this one. That was missing in my Excel file, just entering it. Manage journal entry. Okay, so we take the example of this because just to remember what changes we made, and the next app, Audit Journal, we check these changes. So 45,000 which we made, and the journal entry number is this. Journal entry managed. What it will show. It's not a good mode. Yeah, so I open it in this way, debit credit is there. So we know that some of the things are gray out, we cannot make a change. But if there are something that we can change it, we click this thing, edit button, and document header. Like today is 23rd April. I'm just making, just for the example, I'm just adding. Yes, so these things we can change, the document reference we can change, the things which are not gray out. Yes, Florida.
Oh, it's like
So,
MP03. We just changed the document, but
yes.
nothing else.
Yeah, from any T code, if you can make any edit, just if you make it in the next Fury app, you can see that thing. So you can go to any other T code with T code and make changes. So for us, we just make this 23rd April test for audit. So document number is this. Just for my reference, I'm putting here. Save it. So this is the changes I made. So just now go to the our last Fury app. I will open in a new tab. So audit journal. So again, just a mandatory field, you have to fill it out. As we made the changes in 2027, so I just selecting purposely. GL is this. Let's. So all GL entries are there in 2027 period. One related is there. So these were there. So these are the three criteria, like display journal entry changes. If I made changes like I did, it will show in that. Check multiple reference invoices means that if one invoice has reference in different documents, it will show this thing. Check gaps in journal entry numbers, like if the document number is going like 1001, it jumped to 1003, so 1002 is missing. So system will also show this. But it's a real case. but in somehow you can delete some document and document is missing, then it will show this thing. So in our case, we just click this 1827. So that is the one which we made test for order. So things if we change with the username will be there. So for the manager, they want to see that if someone has changed after the posting. So it will show all the details, time when it is changed, the name of the person, means the username of the person, and column which, and it will also show like new values this. But if we go back there, so edit. So now I change it to, I just add 2. Oh, that's the maximum. Yes, April 2 and save it. So before it was only the new value is this. So now what will happen? This test for audit will be the old value and new changes will be there. So we have to go back and let's see it is updated or not. No, we have to run it again. Oh, it is there, sorry. It is there down there. So 20, this is the new value and old value is this. So this app will help you, like for the audit point of view, this app will help you in somehow. So that's it. And these are the Fiori apps, some of the 12 Fiori apps. And this cover our course as well. So in details, one by one, if you want to see how to run this thing, it has the details. You can select. It shows you that to run this Fiori app name is at the top, and then they will show that if you want to make any changes, how you can change it step by step in very detail. You have the details how you can change it, download it in Excel format. So all these apps with the details in the you will find it in this deck. And that's it. Any question if you have before just closing this topic? So silent mean no. So I will take this thing. So last again, the request, as I mentioned, that please fill up the survey link. It is in your invitation. You just fill this thing about this training. And it is for each training. You have to remember this thing after the completion of this training. You just fill this thing and give your comments on that. And with this, I'm just wrapping up this training session. And thank you so much. And we'll meet in the next training session.
Thank you, Ali.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Thank you,
Ali.
everyone.
Thank you.
Ah.
This afternoon.